It's from Akroma Likee TV. Mensah and number channel so hit out man subscribe or like share my one pense me be it is so be enti jemre ye momra nsem no na den se metwa gudu me fa emo nsem enyina emremo se die ejebu eja enya ba ni nyina ne se NPP for no se no omuchemu se die NDC for kan eye Tröʉblé no kure Tröʉblé se o madwani NDC se isi no ahihye wanda ne ho konongo kaya ono onko no bi aba no isi no NDC for NPP for aka bomu chese forensic audit no SSA ba register nim yes because omu pese echine bi ebebuabo we anase ebebuabo we inti omu ne demand for forensic auditor SSA eba register in sense the proof ne evidence NDC for dia show ama yisi na admit no SSA forensic auditor no etimi eba so na yemomrem yetie omo ensem ne bi.
Let's not make the conversation too wide. Let us not try to please everybody. That is what the NPP wants. NPP for 1% you're broadening conversation. Oh, this is a national disaster. Yes, but somebody had the responsibility to stop this disaster. Somebody had the responsibility to stop this disaster. So we are not supposed to allow them to widen the conversation. The NPP, Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, they need to leave office. Because today they are defending Galamsey openly. They don't even care. They see, say, Jimmy.
A quick one, something. On the forest issue, we don't allow lawful small-scale mining in forest reserves. So anything that happens in the forest to that effect is illegal. So let's circle that and then put it aside. There's no lawful small-scale mining in forest reserve. It's not allowed. It's not permitted.
This is the land commissioner. No small-scale miner, whether legal or illegal, must be in the forest. So Chairman to me. So what will make Miracle Abuaje just sit on TV to defend Chairman to me? Say small-scale miner or general license, he is in the forest, so he's good. Now, my uncle and Inamin Shawa Debi, 719, good timing. Now look at this. You see the story? In fact, do I go back? Do I have? Let's take care of the EC issue. NPP4 and the Oma Babontambe Kacha Ghana for said they support. They actually support NDC. Ekache EC say EC no anything. EC no and MB Eman Hokwan na yempe independent auditors embe audited register no any EC4 computers no and sana to make elections them. If you say from nyama omohu a omode akire EC edia koma EC ma EC agiatum. Remember when the NDC confronted the Electoral Commission or the Electoral Commissioner Mensah and then the dogs room about the inconsistencies and the errors they have noticed in the register no Mensah and her dogs never said they were lying. So on record, Mensah and the EC, they've admitted that there are errors in the register. They have admitted that the register is not credible to be used for elections. Nowhere and nobody can fight this basic, straightforward statement. Because ever since there, Mensah and EC in country Ghana for say the issue the NDC raised about the inconsistencies and the errors in the register, no, it is false. They have admitted. In fact, the EC came out to tell us, say, they are working on the errors, meaning they have admitted their errors. We are talking about errors over 400,000 names that have issues. Inti, say, Jane Mensah and EC Najatum say NDC for Asema Omokano and Tröʉblé and that they basically accept say the register is not credible. And the NPP for some press conference, the National Pigs Party in Preko Party no almost say counter press conference. Etia the Ghana for nyina kase omope Ghana for nyina ahemfo asofo Muslim mpenifo maamefo enkwara youth obia say the register needs to be looked at independently by an independent auditing firm. Obia jatum because we all want to go into the elections as an election a be transparent, credible, in Tokwabiansi. This is not something new. The NPP have called for a register to be looked at before, and it was done. So what is making the NPP today have issues with Ghanaians, not just NDC? Ghanaians, CSOs, NDC, other political parties, ahemfo, asofo, impenifo. Why is the NPP? I don't know money or more problem. Because if a political party is transparent and believes in transparency and believes in democracy, they will support something like this, because it is only through transparent process that will make everybody's conscience clear. See, I guess why you're for. Ni aka se betena konwa we so akonwa wo tena so a na se wo ye kromfo a obetwa hwe wo tena so na wo nya kromfo a wo ntwa hwe a se wo deny anasa wo ka se wo tena konwa no so a it means wo ye kromfo. So for the NPP to even say they have an issue with Ghanaians saying that the register must be cleaned, you know, it means the NPP as a political party is a criminal organization. Now, Pendream 2, General Secretary, a friend Pendream 2 General Secretary, he did a press conference today. Or say, if the EC has to demand of the NDC for a forensic audit, in the NPP will also hit the streets and demonstrate against the EC. Now, Opesemi reading as a reasonable, normal human being who is healthy. If the EC heads to demand, if the EC heeds to demand of the NDC for a forensic audit, we in the NPP will also hit the streets and demonstrate against the EC. Pendream 2 General Secretary can also see, if the EC heeds to the demands of the NDC for a forensic audit, we in the NPP will also hit the streets and demonstrate against the EC. Now, the Pendream 2 General Secretary, Justin Kodia or the NPP, will say Electoral Commission no, the NDC and the Ghana for air canu tuma. Omo NPP so by demonstration tia EC no. Omo per se Electoral Commission ebeji the Ghana for nyina pe atum. Omo to say EC regitum say obeba independent forensic auditors ebehwe register ma se ne kwoto aba. Omo the National Pigs Party no omo so be ye kire momianko tie the Pendream 2 General Secretary of the NPP.
Of God. People, yes, in opposition, we also attack the Electoral Commission. We also make some comments about the Electoral Commission. But I also believe that as a nation, and at this point, we call also on the media and civil society to put all political parties on check. Because at the end of the day, as politicians, we want to win elections. And it could be your strategy that, okay, let me try to put the Electoral Commission on the spotlight. Let me put the Electoral Commission to do certain things in our way. But it bestows one on the Electoral Commission as independent body to remain firm.
Next week, the NPP will also petition the Electoral Commission regarding some discrepancies in the register.
NPP has also detected some errors in the register. Some including dead people in the register, and some people whose name has been transferred, or some people who wanted to do transfers but has not been effected. All these things are what we are planning to send to the Electoral Commission next week, based on what we have detected. And we expect the Electoral Commission to use their internal mechanism to address all those issues.
So, General Secretary of the NPP, this is the first part. I'll play the second part. Or say, almost NPP for the National Pigs Party, almost so a detected errors be registered him. Now errors no more detected. Someone will say nipa bi wo ha eni some more registered him. Nipa bi wo ha omo transfer baby also ankede omo konyan for manko. Nipa bi wo ha e wo some more registered him. Omo ni registered him. Nipa bi wo ha you move omo fi baby. Nipa bi wo krampo eni some more registered him. Into almost we detect say omo detect error e wo registered him, meaning they have basically confirmed or reaffirmed the position of the NDC. Into the NDC can all these months no NPP for aba abechirim say no kre, because NPP for no so say the NDC for ka say register no eya nyoma bi wo ma eni se ewom nyoma bi wo ma o se yifrim no, and the Pendream 2 General Secretary of NPP na beka che say almost kra nim say eya register no e wo defects. Oh, Jimmy for kasa on hwe ne to. O Jimmy for so kasa na so camera sa o kasa on hwe ne so o kasa anyhow. Oh, we are General Secretary no we Jimmy a de bia no party no obeman kofo so mo Jimmy. Now the General Secretary wababo on beka che Ghana for so yen so krampo no, even though yen pese is no ebe forensic audit no, yes ye detect say the same register na NDC focus a register no in problems wom enye the incredible no, nipa bi wom enise wom, nipa bi transfer bi ankosiye register no enye credible no, and the NPP for through their General Secretary ne say eyampa omo krampo so detect. So one Oma magana fo nyina tia say a right say e was say
for Yadamase Samojebre or Daily Update TV no now for in some way in Tremokakra session busy and Banabatu Baso na Mrs. Oberjembre near Pompaye and Diama my Ghana Yasin Yankoponzo almost Sundri and Koso Emra on my name Yantra Uncle Moiso.
Yama forensic audit, independent forensic auditors to audit EC register. Because the problem was caused by the EC. The problem was started by the EC. And the people who caused the problem are not the people who are supposed to solve the problem. We need to have an independent body to make sure that the problem has been solved. Send your bayer, we can have trust in the register. The General Secretary of the NPP now Bontam Ghana for NPP for say register no any credible. NPP for say register no problems room. NPP for say almost what dictate to say you may be registered in any elections. Into why will any intelligent, honest Ghanaian on ya bois Becca say register no mema EC MBM Emma yenye edian audit to register him. Echo ya kwasia. On say General Secretary Nejiminti no dream say oye me no nim so oye na NPP for we omo Jimmy ma catch them consistently. They think like pigs. Omo mudi party we endem reno. They are like pigs. Omo gini sem breku. Suddenly, or God being so good, and the General Secretary of NPP abekachere, or say omo dictate musantibium, and yamen am or say omo dictate say register no, enya credible. Meaning the omanebo ama doctor, any NDC for any Ghana for nyina kan no kre. Inti kwasia be na beka se meme yen audit register no.
Yes, in opposition whose name has been in the register. NPP has also detected some
discrepancies in the register.
NPP has also detected some errors in the register. Some including dead people in the register, and some people whose name has been transferred, or some people who wanted to do transfers but has not been effected. All these things are what we are planning to send to the Electoral Commission next week, based on what we have detected, and we expect the Electoral Commission.
You see. They are also saying, say, errors now who are registered, no, they call Electoral Commission. Meaning, Omajiatum say the register is not credible. The conversation should end here. The Electoral Commission should allow independent forensic auditors to come and audit the register. Because for now, the two major political parties in Ghana, say, register no, there are errors. Register no, there are errors. When it be about register. So when you nipa 10, na you say error crowd when nipa 10 the register is not credible, because every Ghanaian who is sane and has the day is in right frame of mind and has clocked the age of 18 and has registered has the right to vote. Until you cannot, and our constitution states especially that you cannot deny or disenfranchise a Ghanaian, even one. Everybody are the 18. Now you register you cannot deny even one person. In this we detect nipa 10 krano error register nipa 10 we need to rectify it before we go to the elections, because you don't have the right. Nobody has the right in Ghana to deny anybody from voting. So nipa no 18 years and over. Na adwumu edaho na wa register. Nobody. It is not about the number. It is not about 100,000 people. It is not about 200,000 people. It is not about 100 people. It is about you disenfranchising an individual or a Ghanaian. It does not matter the number of errors you have seen. The moment you see, say, Obi, through these errors, will not get the opportunity to vote. That error needs to be corrected. It is not the magnitude of the error. It is not the number of people we have seen, and I say the small number. It is about if somebody will be denied his rights from choosing a leader, that person, that problem needs to be resolved. In the NPP for say almost hundreds of errors in that register. NPP, NDC for say almost hundreds of errors in that register. So why should we go into the elections with such register embroiled with a lot of problems and errors? Moment senti Pendream 2.
Of God. people are born every day and people die every day. So even if you clean the register today, on December 7, there'll still be dead people in the voter register. So you cannot stand on that basis and make the accusation that dead people in the register. So at least these are issues that you need to think to and put it to the NDC that they have no case in it. A friend also asked about what if the NDC, the Electoral Commission, see to what the question that the NDC is making. In fact, the NPP will also hit the street to demonstrate against the Electoral Commission. Then it will also mean that the Electoral Commission is not consistent. Because in 2015, it's the same Electoral Commission that told us that they have the body, they have the capacity to make sure that internally they resolve issues. So we ask them what has changed. People are born every day and people die every day. So even if you clean the register today, on December 7, there'll still be dead people in the voter register. So you cannot.
This guy is a lawyer. This guy, or say, nipa wu ene eden ya wu nipa. Inti as far as say nipa ni bi wu na ya wu nipa ni bi de. Eden a register no problem wo mu. We na ukako find some good we chinko court. Obeka che judge say judge. Bantima Akroma ho. Say we are Akroma ho. Oba even take cry say ankomusua de cry Akroma ho. Intend obi akọ wi otumfo akọ nwa problem the level of intelligence, the reasoning level near with Jimmy. He's justifying their incompetence. He's justifying illegality. The EC have been given a job to do. That is why we do a exhibition. That is why we do a registration. That is why we do a first time registrant. That is why the EC has been given over 307 million Ghana cedis to get this work done. It's for a whole general secretary or the party in him say, and they unipa and they be into your names which are not supposed to be in the register. What's the big deal? Wait. And a lawyer. Pendream 2, where Jimmy, you see their argument. I'm going to say preko. You see, politics now many TV so. Now you pay attention. We ignore the details. So some people are dying, and some people are as people are dying, some people are being so born. So if today the EC and there are dead people in the register, so what's so right now if the bantama bro for time be where any problem no where any problem no had a level of reasoning because if we
some of Tröゥdaily update TV so